Hello and welcome to your virtual GCSE options evening at Lambeth Academy. My name is Miss Green and I'm the subject lead for history and the head of humanities. In this short presentation, I'm going to go through with you why you should study GCSE history, what you will study and how you will be assessed. So why should you choose GCSE history? There are so many reasons, and history is one of the most enjoyable, academic and well-regarded GCSEs that you can choose. Most importantly, history is the study of exciting, engaging and really relevant stories from the past. And in your study at GCSE, you will have the opportunity to investigate a wide range of time periods and contexts. It is far easier to study something that interests and grips you, and history has the benefit of this. Studying GCSE history also provides you with a variety of valuable skills, and these can be transferred and used across many other subject areas that you will study, as well as in your everyday life. For example, history teaches you to critique and assess the sources of information that you use. The sources that you use with your extended writing will also be valuable in subjects such as English, geography, sociology, and psychology. The themes in GCSE history are really relevant to understanding the modern world in which we live. For example, in your GCSE units, you will study developments in health that are incredibly relevant in the world in which we live today. There will also be a focus on race relations in one of the units, as well as power and class relations. History is an enabling subject. It is a very academic subject, and for this reason it is very well regarded by all colleges and universities. A good grade in history will open up many doorways to you. This then means that you are then able to pursue some of the most prestigious and well-paid careers. For example, qualifications in history lead nicely into careers in law, politics, journalism, the civil service and heritage. And lastly, the students here at Lambeth achieve excellent results. Your teachers work really hard to ensure that you achieve your potential and will provide you with all the resources that you need to be really successful at GCSE history. So what will you study? The topics we cover at GCSE are exciting, engaging, and as I've discussed, they cover themes which I know many of you are really passionate about, such as equality in race, gender and class. There is also a focus on health and well-being and war and conflict. Paper 1 covers our modern studies. We will look at USA from 1920 to 1978, as well as a study of the First World War. In the USA unit, you will investigate exciting topics, such as prohibition, where alcohol was banned in 1920s America, leading to the rise of gangsters such as Al Capone. You will also look at the Jim Crow laws that segregated black and white people and the subsequent fight for civil rights in America, with key figures that I'm sure you have heard of, such as Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You will also investigate the changing role of women and how the first wave of feminists campaigned for better rights. In the First World War unit, you will have the advantage of having lots of prior knowledge from your study in Year 9. This gives you a massive advantage on other students nationally and will help to boost your grade. You will look in much more depth at the key battles of the war, including those fought on land, at sea and in the air. In Paper 2, you will study health through time. With the current situation that we are currently facing in the UK with the coronavirus, this is a really topical and engaging unit. It also has plenty of gory details. You will investigate the horrors of medieval healthcare and surgery, when hairdressers, not surgeons, performed operations with no pain relief. You will investigate how health has improved over the years, from the first vaccine being discovered in the 1700s to the modern-day COVID vaccine the NHS is distributing today. Your final unit will look at the reign of Elizabeth I, who was the daughter of Henry VIII, and how her reign changed and impacted Britain. From her pledge to remain a virgin queen, her establishment of the beginning of the British Empire, and her beheading of her own cousin, it is a story that will grip and intrigue you. This unit also involves a site study, which will involve a day trip out to an Elizabethan stately home. These stories represent a range of British and global history and will engross you throughout your Year 11 studies. So how will you be assessed? In 2023, you will sit 2 exam papers. Both papers last for 2 hours and are split into 2 one-hour segments. In paper 1, you will sit a 1-hour paper on the USA. This will have 3 interpretation style questions and 3 knowledge and analysis questions, using the Peel structure that I know you are all so familiar with. In World War I, you will also sit a 1-hour paper. There will be 2 source questions and 2 knowledge and analysis questions. You have practiced your source skills throughout Key Stage 3, so this should be something that you feel comfortable and familiar with. For paper 2, it will be 2 one-hour segments. The first will be on health. This will be another source question and 3 knowledge questions. And your Elizabeth paper will have 1 interpretation question and 3 knowledge questions. As I mentioned, these are all skills that you have been developing with your history teacher throughout Year 7, Year 8 and Year 9. I know that you already have a foundation knowledge on how to access them, have received regular feedback from your teachers on how to improve on them, and I know that most of you are very good at them. So aside from your lessons, how will you revise and improve your content knowledge and skills at home? You will be given 4 really lovely workbooks, 1 for each topic. These have accessible and engaging content with images and tasks and will allow you to revise all of the content after you have been taught it in class. Your teacher will also give you a revision matrix. This will break down all of the exam questions. It will include sentence starters, model answers, and success criteria for each of the question styles, and will allow you to practice and become very successful at your exam technique. We also use Seneca and other remote platforms to support you in your revision and home learning. If I haven't addressed one of your questions, or maybe you would like some more information on GCSE history, please do not hesitate to get in contact with anyone in Team History. You can see the pictures below of the teachers who will deliver GCSE history. Me, Miss Green, Head of Humanities, Dr. McDougall, Miss Kaplan, and Miss White. If you want to contact via email, please use this email address here to contact myself. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to welcoming you as our new cohort of historians in September 2021.